A life cut short, a dream left unrealized. Johnny Wactor, a name that might not be familiar to all but one that held immense promise. He was more than just a statistic, more than a name in a news report. Johnny was a son, a brother, a friend, and a young man with a passion for the arts that burned brighter than any spotlight. His life, tragically cut short, serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the devastating impact of senseless violence. Johnny's story is not unique, sadly. It's a story repeated far too often in the concrete jungles of our cities. A story of dreams shattered and futures stolen. But within this tragedy, we find a glimmer of hope. We find it in the memories shared by those who loved him, in the legacy of his talent, and in the collective desire for a safer world. This is the story of Johnny Wactor, a young man whose light was extinguished too soon, but whose memory continues to illuminate the lives he touched. It's a story that compels us to confront the harsh realities of our time, to seek justice for victims like Johnny, and to strive for a future where such tragedies are not the norm, but a distant, painful memory. Join me as we delve into the life of Johnny Wactor, exploring his aspirations, his achievements, and the tragic circumstances surrounding his untimely death. We'll hear from those who knew him best, sharing their grief and their memories. And we'll examine the broader societal issue of rising crime in major cities, seeking understanding and hopefully, a path towards a safer future. From a young age, Johnny Wactor exuded a certain charisma. Born and raised in the heart of, Johnny had a smile that could light up a room, and a laugh that was undeniably infectious. Growing up in a close-knit family, he was surrounded by love and encouragement. His parents nurtured his creative spirit, recognizing early on his natural talent for performance. Even as a child, Johnny had a way of captivating an audience. Whether he was participating in school plays or entertaining family gatherings with his impersonations, he had a knack for drawing people in. He wasn't afraid to be vulnerable, to express a range of emotions that belied his young age. It was this raw talent, coupled with an unwavering determination, that set him on the path to pursuing his passion. As Johnny blossomed into a teenager, his love for the arts only intensified. He became actively involved in his high school's drama club, immersing himself in every aspect of theater production. From acting and singing to set design and lighting, Johnny's thirst for knowledge knew no bounds. He wasn't content with just being on stage. He wanted to understand the mechanics behind the magic, to learn the intricate workings of bringing a story to life. It was during these formative years that Johnny discovered his true calling. He realized that acting wasn't just a hobby, it was his passion, his purpose. With unwavering support from his family and mentors, Johnny decided to pursue his dreams, setting his sights on a future that promised to be as bright as his talent. Following his high school graduation, Johnny took a leap of faith. He enrolled in the prestigious Inn, eager to hone his craft and learn from seasoned professionals. The bustling city, with its vibrant art scene, became his new stage, a concrete jungle brimming with opportunities for a young actor eager to make his mark. Life as a drama student wasn't easy. It was a demanding world of long hours, rigorous training, and fierce competition. Yet Johnny thrived in this environment. He embraced every challenge with unwavering enthusiasm, pushing himself to his limits and constantly seeking ways to improve. His natural talent, combined with his unwavering work ethic, didn't go unnoticed. Instructors and peers alike recognized Johnny's dedication and raw talent. He had a unique ability to disappear into his roles, to convey a depth of emotion that resonated with audiences. He wasn't just acting, he was living and breathing the characters he portrayed, bringing them to life with a sincerity that was both captivating and inspiring. Beyond his talent, it was Johnny's infectious enthusiasm and genuine kindness that endeared him to everyone he met. He had a way of making those around him feel valued and supported, creating a positive and collaborative atmosphere both on and off the stage. He was, by all accounts, a rising star, and the future seemed to hold endless possibilities. For Johnny, The stage was more than just a platform to showcase his talent. It was his sanctuary, a place where he felt truly alive. It was on the worn wooden planks of countless community theaters and the brightly lit stages of prestigious acting schools that Johnny truly came into his own. The hushed anticipation of the audience, the camaraderie of his fellow actors, the thrill of bringing a character to life, these were the elements that fueled his passion. He immersed himself in every role he took on, meticulously researching the character's background, motivations, and desires. Johnny understood that true acting wasn't about pretending, but about embodying the essence of another human being, with all their complexities and contradictions. He poured his heart and soul into every performance, leaving audiences moved, challenged, and often deeply affected. From Shakespearean tragedies to contemporary dramas, Johnny's range as an actor was impressive. He had a knack for finding the humanity in every character he played, no matter how flawed or complex. He could make you laugh one moment, cry the next, and leave you contemplating the intricacies of the human condition long after the curtain had fallen. His dedication to his craft extended beyond the stage. Johnny was an active member of the local theater community, volunteering his time to mentor aspiring young actors and supporting local productions. He believed in the power of theater to educate, to inspire, and to foster a sense of community. His passion was contagious, igniting a love for the arts in those fortunate enough to witness his talent. The events have unfolded with a swiftness that defied comprehension, forever altering the lives of those who knew and loved Johnny Wactor. It was a night like any other in a bustling metropolis where the rhythms of life played out against a backdrop of twinkling city lights. Yet, in the shadows, a sinister plot was brewing, one that would have devastating consequences. Johnny, fresh from a successful performance at a local theater, was walking home. The streets were alive with activity, the air filled with the sounds of distant sirens and the muffled laughter of late-night revelers. He was in high spirits, his mind still buzzing with the energy of the performance, oblivious to the danger lurking just around the corner. As Johnny made his way down a dimly lit street, a group of assailants emerged from the darkness. The details of the attack remain shrouded in a fog of conflicting accounts and ongoing investigations. What is known is that Johnny was brutally attacked, the victim of a senseless act of violence that robbed the world of a bright light. News of the attack spread like wildfire, sending shockwaves through the community. It was a stark reminder of the fragility of life, the ever-present threat of violence that lurked beneath the surface of even the most vibrant cities. It seemed unfathomable that someone as kind, as full of life as Johnny could become a victim of such a cruel twist of fate. The news of Johnny Wactor's death hit his family like a tidal wave, leaving behind a trail of unimaginable grief and despair. His parents, once brimming with pride at their son's accomplishments, were now grappling with the overwhelming pain of losing a child. Their home, once filled with Johnny's laughter and the echoes of his rehearsals, was shrouded in a deafening silence. His siblings, once his biggest cheerleaders, were left to navigate a world without their beloved brother. Their shared memories, once a source of comfort, now served as a painful reminder of the future stolen from them. The bond they shared, forged through laughter, secrets, and unwavering support, was irrevocably broken. In the wake of Johnny's death, friends and colleagues rallied around the family, offering words of comfort and shoulders to cry on. But no amount of condolences could truly ease the pain, fill the void left by Johnny's absence. The outpouring of grief from the community was a testament to the impact Johnny had on those fortunate enough to know him. Memories of Johnny, his infectious laughter, his kind heart, and his unwavering passion for life became both a source of comfort and a painful reminder of their loss. The family, united in grief, faced the daunting task of picking up the pieces of their shattered lives, finding a way to navigate a future forever dimmed by Johnny's absence. Johnny Wactor's tragic death sent shockwaves through the community, but it also cast a harsh spotlight on a growing problem plaguing the alarming rise in violent crime. What was once considered a safe haven, a city brimming with opportunity and promise, was now grappling with a growing sense of unease and fear. Statistics painted a grim picture. Reports of assaults, robberies, and homicides were on the rise, creating a climate of fear that permeated every neighborhood, every street corner. Residents, once accustomed to feeling secure in their homes and on their streets, were now looking over their shoulders, questioning their safety in a city that felt increasingly unpredictable. The reasons behind this surge in crime were complex and multifaceted. Poverty, lack of opportunity, and a failing education system all contributed to a breeding ground for despair and violence. Gang activity was on the rise, turf wars spilling out onto the streets, claiming innocent lives caught in the crossfire. City officials grappled with solutions, increasing police presence, implementing new surveillance measures, and promising tougher penalties for criminals. But these measures felt like band-aids on a gaping wound. The root causes of crime, poverty, inequality, and lack of opportunity remained largely unaddressed. In the wake of such a devastating loss, it's human nature to seek ways to honor the memory of the departed. For Johnny Wactor, his legacy extends far beyond the tragic circumstances of his death. It lives on in the countless lives he touched, the stages he graced, and the hearts he moved with his talent and kindness. The outpouring of grief from the community was a testament to his impact. Friends, colleagues, and even strangers who had only experienced Johnny's talent through his performances came together to mourn his loss. Candlelight vigils were held, his name echoing through the streets he once walked, a poignant reminder of the life cut short. In the theater community, where Johnny's star shone brightest, tributes poured in. Fellow actors dedicated performances to his memory, their words heavy with emotion as they honored their fallen comrade. Scholarships were established in his name, ensuring that his passion for the arts would continue to inspire future generations. Johnny's family, amidst their grief, found solace in keeping his memory alive. They established the Johnny Wactor Foundation, dedicated to supporting aspiring young actors from underprivileged backgrounds, providing them with the opportunities that Johnny had cherished. While Johnny Wactor's story is a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the ever-present threat of violence, it also serves as a call to action, a catalyst for change. We cannot allow such senseless acts to become the norm, to accept them as an inevitable part of urban life. We owe it to Johnny, and to countless other victims like him, to create a safer, more just world. The fight against crime cannot be won through increased police presence or harsher penalties alone. It requires a multi-pronged approach, one that addresses the root causes of violence, poverty, inequality, and lack of opportunity. We must invest in our communities, provide quality education and job training, and create pathways for upward mobility. We must break the cycle of violence by addressing issues like gang activity and drug abuse. Rehabilitation programs, mental health services, and conflict resolution initiatives are crucial in preventing future tragedies. It's about creating a society where young people feel hope, purpose, and a sense of belonging, deterring them from resorting to violence. Johnny Wactor's legacy is a testament to the power of one life to impact many. Let his story be a catalyst for positive change, a reminder that we must never become desensitized to violence. We must honor his memory by working tirelessly to create a world where such tragedies become a distant memory, a world where every young person has the opportunity to pursue their dreams without fear, just as Johnny did.